Have you ever stared at a map of the world and wondered what lies beyond its edges? What if I told you that the map you know might be hiding a secret, a colossal one, guarded by a ring of ice? We're talking about Antarctica, not as a continent at the bottom of the globe, but as a massive, 150-foot tall ice wall encircling all the known continents. What if, beyond this frozen barrier, there isn't just more ocean, but entire other worlds, new continents, and perhaps even civilizations we've never dreamed of? Forget everything you think you know about our planet. Today, we re-exploring one of the most mind-bending theories out there. What lies beyond the Antarctic ice wall? The idea sounds like something straight out of a fantasy novel, doesn't it? But this theory has captivated thousands, who believe that the powers that be are hiding the true nature of our world. The story often begins with Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a famed American naval officer and polar explorer. Proponents of this theory point to his alleged secret diary, where he supposedly wrote about an expedition in 1947, not to the South Pole, but beyond it. According to these accounts, Byrd flew over the pole and entered a vast, new territory. He described it as a lush, green land, with mountains, lakes, forests, and even strange, prehistoric-like animals. He's quoted as saying, "That enchanted continent in the sky, land of everlasting mystery." Did an acclaimed explorer really discover a hidden world? This is where the plot thickens. The Antarctic Treaty of 1959 is often presented as the ultimate proof. This international agreement, signed by 12 countries and now followed by many more, designates Antarctica as a scientific preserve, establishes freedom of scientific investigation, and bans military activity on the continent. To most, this seems like a noble effort to protect a pristine environment. But to believers in the ice wall theory, it's the perfect cover-up. They ask, why would all the world's major powers suddenly agree to make the largest potential source of resources on Earth completely off-limits? The treaty is seen not as a tool for preservation, but as a global pact to prevent ordinary people from ever reaching the ice wall and discovering what lies on the other side. Flights are heavily restricted, and independent expeditions are nearly impossible without official permission. Is this for safety, or is it to guard a monumental secret? Let's dive into the evidence. Proponents often use old maps, like the 15th century Montes planisphere, which depicts the world as a flat disk. In the center is the Arctic, and surrounding the known continents is a circular landmass labeled as Antarctica. They argue these ancient cartographers knew the true shape of the Earth, and that this knowledge has been deliberately suppressed over centuries. They also point to supposed anomalies in satellite imagery, strange glitches, or censored areas around Antarctica, claiming these are attempts by agencies like NASA to hide the truth. They'll show you images of what looks like a perfectly straight, unnaturally long edge of ice, claiming it's part of the man-made or at least managed wall. So what could be out there? The theories are as vast as the supposed hidden continents themselves. Some believe there are extra continents, just like ours, perhaps with different kinds of humans or intelligent beings. Others speculate about a land of giants, a world that aligns with ancient mythologies from around the globe that speak of powerful, larger-than-life beings. Then there are the more sci-fi versions of the theory, suggesting these lands are inhabited by advanced alien species who have an agreement with our world leaders to remain hidden. Some even connect it to the concept of Agartha, the legendary city at the Earth's core, suggesting the entrance lies beyond the ice wall. It's a fascinating rabbit hole to go down, isn't it? The idea that our world is so much bigger and more mysterious than we retold is incredibly compelling. If you're enjoying this journey into the unknown and want to explore more mind-bending theories with me, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. It takes just a second, but it tells YouTube you want more content like this, and it helps our community of curious minds grow. Go on, I'll wait. Done? Awesome, thank you. Now let's get back to the ice wall. Now, it's crucial that we also look at this from a scientific and conventional perspective. Mainstream science, geology, and geography offer straightforward explanations for everything the ice wall theory questions. Antarctica is a continent, the fifth largest, and its shape has been mapped extensively through satellite imaging, radar, and physical exploration. The ice wall is actually the edge of the Ross and Ron ice shelves, which are massive, floating sheets of ice connected to the land. While they are impressively tall, They aren't a uniform, 360-degree wall encircling the world. What about Admiral Byrd? Historians clarify that his diaries and flight logs show his expeditions were focused on mapping the Antarctic continent itself, not flying beyond it into another world. The quotes attributed to him are largely taken from a fictional sci-fi novel called The Hollow Earth and have been falsely linked to him over the years. His real mission, Operation High Jump, was indeed a massive naval exercise, but its purpose was to train personnel and test equipment in frigid conditions, and to consolidate American sovereignty over the pole, not to fight mysterious forces from another land. And the Antarctic Treaty? It was created during the Cold War to prevent the continent from becoming a flashpoint for nuclear conflict. Placing it under international scientific control was a diplomatic triumph to ensure peace and cooperation, not a conspiracy to hide new worlds. The restrictions on travel are in place because Antarctica is the most dangerous and unforgiving environment on Earth. The weather can change in an instant, and without proper support, survival is nearly impossible. The rules are there to save lives and preserve the fragile ecosystem, which is incredibly sensitive to human contamination. So, we have two completely different stories. On one hand, a powerful narrative of a grand conspiracy, hidden lands, and a truth suppressed by global elites. It's a story that empowers the individual, suggesting that you, with your own research, can uncover a secret bigger than history itself. It taps into a natural distrust of authority and a deep-seated human desire for wonder and exploration. It makes the world feel magical again. On the other hand, we have the scientific explanation built on centuries of observation, experimentation, and peer-reviewed data. It presents a world that is still incredible and full of mystery, but one that operates on understandable physical laws. It tells us that Antarctica is a unique and precious continent, a natural laboratory for understanding our planet's climate and history, and it deserves our protection based on facts, not fantasy. Ultimately, the question isn't just what's beyond the ice wall, but why is this theory so captivating? It speaks to the explorer in all of us, the part that dreams of sailing off the edge of the map and discovering dragons. Whether you believe in hidden continents or in the power of scientific discovery, the allure of Antarctica is undeniable. It remains a symbol of the last great frontier on our planet, a place that holds secrets, whether they are secrets of geology and climate or secrets of a much, much larger world. What do you believe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible exploration today. If you had fun and learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you resubscribe with notifications on so you don't miss our next adventure into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious.